Genovese jellies and jams. She said, that's me. It's them big bag cookies. And she said, mm-hmm. Oh my God. So if y'all see these hanging out in y'all garden, do not, oh my goodness. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany. I'm a gardener in Zone 9A, Southern Alabama. If you're returning, hey friends. Y'all, so we are up and at it early in the morning. I say it's early, but it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm actually downtown. So if you're in our local area, I'm downtown Mobile. I'm going to the farmer's market. So last year I wanted to come to the farmer's market, but I never got a chance to get down here, and they stopped doing it, I think like towards the end of June sometime. So now that it's the end of May, I was like, you got to get down here. You got to get down here pretty early. I think they start at 7:30, but don't quote me on that. It could be 7 o'clock because it's already pretty packed down here. I'm going to try to get quite a bit of content for y'all while I'm down here, and I also plan on doing a garden tour in this video as well. So I hope y'all decide to stick around and kick it with your girl for a minute. Let's go ahead on and get out and see what we can find. And the reason why I'm going to the farmers market is because I'm really trying to be intentional about supporting local as much as I can when it comes to the soil that we get now, our fruits and vegetables that we're not growing in the actual yard. So yeah, let's go ahead on and get out. Oh, and let me show y'all my my fit check. I like doing a little fit check when I got on something that I'm really feeling. So I just got on my Magellan dress, and this time I got it, it's like a hunter green type of color. And I just got on my Michael Kors shoes, which I'll flip the camera on so I can see that. Y'all, and it'd be so hard to find parking too if you don't get down here pretty early. But the good thing about it is on the weekends they don't charge for parking, and I learned that a few weeks ago because I did not know that. I'm good. How y'all doing? I'm just getting y'all a sign on the camera. Y'all don't mind.
What is this for?
YouTube. I do YouTube. Yes, ma'am.
You have a card or something?
I don't have a card.
They don't remember me when I was thinking of
I
the sweetest.
remember your smile.
Yeah. The way she said, how you doing, I think she remember you. Thank you for your service, sir.
These are outside.
Outside, oh, okay, they're outside plants. They're really pretty too. And what are they called?
Caladiums.
Caladiums.
Or Jesus heart.
Jesus heart. I like that. Yeah, they are so pretty. They look unique. Yeah, it was nice to meet y'all.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Potter Farm. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I am great. How you doing?
Good.
Got some
Would you like
pecan
to try
bread.
some pecan bread?
Oh, how dare you ask me to try something? Oh,
My job.
yeah, I'll try some. Why not? Oh, man.
Have some samples.
Yeah, I love when people do samples, y'all, too,
Got to.
because I feel like they stand, yeah, stand by their product. And this is called Potter Farm.
It's made with local pecans.
Local pecans,
From
yeah.
Veggie Pecan Company.
Oh, it's soft. Look at that.
It's not overly sweet. It goes good with a cup of coffee in the morning.
Okay, good. I don't like overly sweet stuff.
Yeah.
Let me turn y'all around real quick. That's good. It's so good. So I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm telling y'all the truth. I'm gonna buy one. And like she just said, y'all, it's not overly sweet. It's real. It got a really good flavor.
You like in pieces, middle pieces?
Middle pieces. I'm a soft type of gal.
There we go.
It kind of reminds you of like a little bit like a brownie mixed with a bread. That's what I get from it.
I always say if a brownie and a bread had a baby.
Yeah, that is good. Y'all, I'm not supposed to be buying no bread. I'm trying to watch my girly figure.
Thank you so much.
No, thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Look at this pretty stuff going on. Hey, I'm just looking. I'm just checking out what y'all got. Yes, ma'am. You want to say your company name?
Deco Farms, and then my husband is right there.
Deco Farms.
They've
Okay.
been farming for a long time.
Okay, yeah, y'all stuff look really good.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
And they say they're from Grand Bay, y'all.
Yes.
Looks like a magazine. I love me some fresh corn too. We'll probably swing back through. Oh, you say you got it already shook. I'm gonna come back around this way, okay? Yeah. Thank you. Look at that. She got mango salsa, saucy salsa. Good morning. How you doing? Zesty bread and butter pickles. And this her information. Jellies and jam. Genevieve's jellies and jams. She say that's me. Y'all, I'm trying to watch my figure, so I ain't trying to buy too much sweets. I don't want to get too many sweets. I really need to find my mom some pineapples. I mean, not pineapples, but some peaches and plums. So I'm on the lookout for that too. She said she wants some fresh fruit. Oh, there we go. Look, I just spoke it up. And I promise I ain't see these, y'all. Peaches and plums. I gotta get my mama both. I'm gonna come back through here. They got pecans. Ooh, look at these big jokers. Look at these pretty flower bouquets. $15. So y'all, we gotta go back around so we can get some peaches and plums for my mom, because that's what she said she wanted. Oh, and they got some local honey. Let's check out the honey. Good morning. I am great. How you doing? Some honey. Oh, look at how she got it set up. This is so pretty. Yeah. Oats and honey. Beeswax lotion. Tallow cream. We were just talking about tallow in the video too, y'all. Look at that. And she got a sample. What is this a sample of, ma'am?
The creamed honey.
Okay.
We have lemon, apple cinnamon, and regular.
Ooh.
Honey taken to a creamy state, like spreadable.
Mm-hmm.
If you have not tried it, you need to try it.
Okay. She said I need to try it, so I'm gonna try it.
Are you a lemon lover? Apple cinnamon.
And what was the other one?
Regular. It's just honey, regular honey.
I do regular.
Okay.
Yeah, regular. Yes, ma'am.
It's good on biscuits. It's good on toast. It's good on cooking.
Ooh. That is good, y'all. I came to the wrong place for me to be talking about I'm trying to do a little diet and watch my figure. That is really good.
Good for you. Got all the enzymes in it.
Yeah, you got a point there. That is really good. Oh man, I'm trying to figure out what I'll be able to put it on though.
Put that on fruit. It's good. Put it on. I know my husband does chicken, and he'll glaze it on chicken, and it's really good on that. I put it on biscuits.
Really?
I put it on bagels and stuff. But the lemon's my favorite.
It is.
Oh yeah, I can eat it by spoonful, but I put it in my hot tea at night.
Oh.
Lemon lover.
I like lemon. I could try that one. I'll try the lemon one. Because when you just said you put it in your tea, that kind of gave me an idea. I like tea. Oh.
It's really, really good. It's my favorite. If you have to be a lemon lover to like it. You'll taste the lemon and then the honey right after.
It is. It's a very strong lemon forward flavor, and I'm gonna get one. Look, and I'm gonna get one. Yeah, so that is really good, y'all. Oh man.
I'm gonna give you a card. You follow us on Facebook.
Yes, ma'am, I sure will. Hold on, y'all. Let me get myself together. I'm gonna turn y'all back on. So far, so good, y'all. I like the vibes. It's not overcrowded like I thought it was gonna be, so that's a plus. I got the music. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for this. Let's see what these pretty ladies got going on. Okay, so I know that's right. Look, I already smell it. As soon as I walk in here, smell it. Hey, how you doing? Those pretty cookies. Y'all look at that.
Stuffed with something different. We got banana pudding stuffed with a banana pudding, cream cheese. The lemon is stuffed with a lemon curd. The strawberry is stuffed with like a fresh strawberry puree cream cheese. And then my Oreo cheesecake is stuffed with a regular cream cheese. And then the biscuit is stuffed with the
Cookie butter. Okay. There you go, price list. That's some big bag cookies. And she said, Thank you. You too. Coffee. Hey, how y'all doing? I am great. God, I got this, y'all. All right, y'all, so we are done. Packages is secured. I was not expecting to buy so much stuff, but I feel like it was reasonable. Everything that I purchased was reasonable purchases. Yeah. And I love the vibes. Like, it wasn't, like I said, overcrowded like I thought it was going to be. It was pretty chill. Just about all the vendors was super nice. I'm excited to show y'all everything that we got. I'll show y'all once we get home. I do have to stop by my mom's house first. And yeah, then I'm going home and we're gonna do our little garden tour. All right, y'all, so I had to show y'all real quick because I'm dropping my mama her peaches off. I did end up getting her some peaches. It's 2, 4, 6, 7, 7, 8 of these for $5. I think I paid for them, so that's a good price compared to buying them in the store, and they pretty firm, and we like firm peaches. So yeah, girl, here you go, your peaches. All right, y'all, so once we make it home, I'll show y'all everything else that we got, but I wanted to just go ahead on and drop her stuff off. We got about a 25-30 minute ride till we get to the house. I was gonna go to Walmart over here, but I'm not. What I'm gonna do is when I come back next week, it's either gonna be next week or next weekend that I'm gonna come back to set her green stocks up. But when I come back, then I'm gonna go to the Walmart over here to go to their plant center. I don't know about y'all, but do y'all like going to the different places that sell different like plant supplies and gardening stuff, even though it's the same place, but you just like to go in a different area? Like Walmart, for instance. I've been to the Walmart garden center in our area so many times. I've even been to the one over here quite a few times, but I feel like they always got something different. So yeah, but let me stop talking and driving and with this camera, and I'll turn it back on once we make it home. All right, y'all, so I made it back home. I want to show y'all everything that I got from the farmer's market. So I don't know about y'all, but I love me some fresh corn. So I did end up getting some fresh corn. Yeah, so I got these 6 ears of corn for $4. And the guy and his wife was so freaking nice, y'all. I feel like if you got good customer service, I do not mind spending money with you. Like, I don't know. It's something about good customer service that just make me want to keep coming back. And then I got my daughter this little bracelet because I said I got to get her something. So I got her this little bracelet that this young lady was selling. I forgot to ask her if she had like a business card or ask her the name of her business. And then I also got this pecan bread from Potter Farm. Got this. Y'all, this bread is so good. It kind of reminds you of, and I think I said this when I was there, it kind of reminds you of a brownie and bread with pecans in it. But it's not overly sweet. I do not like overly sweet desserts. And then this is the one I'm most excited about. This creamed honey. Granted, I could have made some creamed honey at the house myself. Yes, all I had to do was buy like some local honey and then put it in my KitchenAid. But why not support the people that actually do it for a business? So yes, Old 43 Honey Company, and they out of Creola, Alabama. It's creamed honey. So I was gonna get the lemon kind, and that's what kind I said I was gonna get in the video, and she had actually bagged it up. But I thought about it. I said if I get the regular plain creamed honey, I'll be able to do more with it. So I got some of that, and the only ingredient in it is honey. That's it. Of course, I showed y'all my mom's peaches already, but that's all I had got. So I enjoyed the experience. If y'all have like local farm markets in your area, I definitely recommend going one day because the experience was so nice. It wasn't like overcrowded like I thought it was going to be, and it also just was like good energy. But let's go ahead and do a quick walkthrough of the garden. I said it was going to be a garden tour, but it's going to be more like a walkthrough, and then I'm gonna harvest a few things because I'm actually gonna make a harvest basket for Tony's friend Mike, and y'all have seen him on his channel. So him and his wife, I told him as soon as we get something ready, we was gonna put them a basket together, and we got something ready. So I did have some cucumbers in the house that I could have packaged up for him, but now that I'm looking in this bed, I got some more cucumbers that's ready in here. So I'm gonna go ahead on and do some shishito peppers, some cucumbers. I'm gonna give him a few Melrose peppers. Oh, I'm gonna get him some onions and some potatoes. So we're gonna go ahead on and get our glove and our snip on, because I don't know what I'm gonna end up touching being in here. So, and I got this little cute basket from Dollar General. So this is what I'm gonna put it in. It kind of reminds you like a doll basket, but I couldn't find anything else in Dollar General. They ain't have a whole bunch of baskets to choose from. And if you are new here, this is the pickle bush cucumber variety that I'm harvesting from. And then I got another one that's down in there that's ready. Then we got a couple that didn't get pollinated, so I'm gonna just cut those off. Cause ain't no need to have y'all on here if y'all ain't get pollinated, cause y'all ain't gonna do nothing. So got this one. Let's see if I got some more ready. So you definitely want to make sure you checking your cucumbers really thoroughly to make sure you don't have none just sitting there. Oh my God, I forgot about one, y'all. Because they say it'll stop producing. What in the world? When y'all see this big old cucumber, my God, that mug big. It just fell. Golly, it's big. I hate to reach my hand in here, y'all. Ah! But I got to do it. I got to do it. Lord, please don't let it be nothing that's going to get me. Oh, my God. How did I leave this on here? How did I leave this on here? This is definitely over. And I hope I ain't killed a cucumber plant by leaving this. Look, I did stop the production on this cucumber plant. It's perfectly fine because that's going to give me a reason to be able to pull it and get this Melrose pepper plant more room to do its own thing. But how did I miss this big joker? And I've been out here, like I said, harvesting. I'm not going to give this to them because I don't know what it'll taste like. And for those of you that grow pickle bush cucumbers, do y'all, have y'all ever harvested them while they this big? So this is comparison. This what I like to harvest them at when they this size, but... And I was just about to go on the rampage saying you want to make sure you check your cucumber plants to make sure you're not leaving none to over ripen on the vine, because it'll stop the production of your cucumbers. So now we're about to find out if it really stopped the production of your cucumbers, because I've never done that before to know if it's actually a true thing or not. So we are going to see. We do have some on here that's like a little bit smaller. I'm not ready to harvest those yet. They'll probably be ready like tomorrow. I should have put on both of my gloves, but it's okay. So I got another one. I don't know, this one ain't super duper big. I think this one is fine. All right, so let's get a few of these Melrose peppers. So, and these are the ones that are like sweet. So we got a few of those. I'm gonna get a couple of more for them. Let's get some off of this vine since it's like leaning over. Guess y'all say, didn't we tell you to get that staked up? But as y'all can see, it's still doing fine. So got some that are a little bit smaller. I think 5 is good for the Melrose. And let's get some shishito peppers. I actually harvested shishito peppers yesterday. I got some back there that's kind of big. I wish this cover came up on both sides. So this is the Veggie Easy Cube. The cover does not come up on both sides. At least the cover that we got doesn't come up on both sides. I feel like it'd be a lot easier to harvest if it did. And with the shishito peppers, you do have a chance of getting a spicy pepper. I think that's why I like the Melrose peppers better now, because all of those are actually sweet. So I feel like if I'm in the mood for a sweet pepper, I don't want to accidentally bite into a spicy pepper. All right, so I feel like that's a good amount. Got them a nice little handful. And then we're gonna do, let's get a couple of more shishitos because there's quite a few ready on here. All right, so this all that I'm gonna take from in the backyard, it's just him and his wife. And I'll get them some more cucumbers out of our refrigerator because we do have more cucumbers in the refrigerator. I'm gonna add their potatoes in here and I'm gonna add some onions. And I'll let y'all see what it looks like once it's done. But we got some potatoes in there. So make sure y'all clean them good, Mike. Have some little baby potatoes down in there. Then we got the Melrose and the shishito peppers, which I showed y'all. We got some onions in here. Got quite a few onions. We got the yellow onions and the white onions down in there. And then we got some cucumbers. We got 6 cucumbers in there for them. So, yep. But yeah, I hope they enjoyed their harvest basket. We're gonna do our quick walkthrough of the garden. Yeah, so I guess we can start at the Easy Cube, even though y'all kind of already seen what it looks like. This is what the Easy Cube is giving right now at this present moment. So it was a bee in there just pollinating. We still got plenty of shishito peppers left on these plants, and it is 3 shishito peppers on this one side over here, and then we got our Melrose plant right here that's supposed to be right in front of the cucumber, but as y'all can see, the cucumber taking over this thing. And then we got our cucumber plant, and we got a few more cucumbers that's on there that's almost ready, but I'll probably come out here tomorrow and harvest those because I'm pretty sure they'll be ready by tomorrow. I want to show y'all what a ladybug larvae looks like. So if y'all see these hanging out in y'all garden, do not kill them. That's going to turn into a ladybug. We've been seeing a lot of these on this Easy Cube bed, and I just been leaving them alone. The ecosystem right now is amazing in our Easy Cube. Not in the whole garden, but definitely in the Easy Cube. Oh, and another fun fact, y'all. These actually eat more aphids than the actual adult ladybug. Okay, so over here, we got our chaos or semi-chaos flower bed that we got on the patio area. I think it looks really good now since I done pulled so much of the stuff out. We got our marigolds right here. We got our cosmos right here. I'm really strongly thinking about taking this cover off because the cosmos get pretty tall, y'all, and the zinnias getting pretty tall. And I feel like the cover is actually blocking it from like pushing up, but I also feel like it's helping protect it from the harsh sun. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna have to sleep on it for a little bit. Then we got another zinnia that's growing right here. We got the yellow zinnia and then the pink zinnia back there. Yep. And then some more pink zinnias. The little bumblebee. Yep. And then we got our marigolds that's doing their thing. We got the calendula over here. These are 2 different types of varieties of calendula. This is the yellow one, and then I don't know what this one is considered. It's just calendula. And I did add these plant supports. I got these from Home Depot. I feel like they work okay, but they're not the best. They serve a purpose for like shorter ones, but they do have some that's a little bit longer, which I probably should have got the longer one for this calendula because it is getting pretty tall. But I'm gonna leave it alone. At least it's not laying directly in the bed, so it is helping hold it up like that. And then back there we got another marigold. And then down here, these are some that we direct sold. I did some, I think I did a little bit of Tiny Tim alyssums in this bed, and I also did some of the kindergarten sunflowers down in here too. So yeah, that's what we're working with over here. And then we got some those purple flowers. I don't know if those, I don't know what kind of flowers those purple flowers are. I ain't even about to try to guess. Then I got more calendula over here that can actually be harvested. This calendula grows super fast. I did not know it grows as fast as it did. It's like as soon as you pull off a bloom, more blooms coming in. So if y'all want a plant that's like productive, it's edible, and you can use it for like skincare, cut flowers, definitely recommend the calendula because it grows super fast. Like I said, as soon as you pull one off, it's another one growing in. I feel like the cosmos, they grow pretty fast. The zinnias, I feel like it took a little minute for them to take off and really do their thing, but now that it's starting to produce blooms, I feel like it's actually doing pretty well. Look at that. Either a coneflower or it could be a black-eyed Susan, but it is so pretty. I guess y'all say use your identifier to find out what it is. Yeah, y'all. So we have been getting quite a bit of rain, just like everybody else in the world, but we haven't set up the rain barrel yet. We actually got the last part that we need for the rain barrel in yesterday, and Tony went and got the PVC cutter already. So I went ahead and put a tote in this little area right here, and I just let it catch rainwater. Y'all, when I say this thing filled up so quick, it filled up so fast. So for those of you that may be interested in collecting rain, you don't necessarily need a rain barrel. You can do, I see people make a rain barrel DIY with trash can. You can use totes. You can use anything, a bowl, whatever you got on hand that you would like to collect rainwater with, you can use that. Now I'm not going to show y'all this bed because I haven't cleared it out, and I do plan on doing a whole video of like clearing this whole bed out besides the deal, amending the soil. And I'm gonna actually give this bed a break because I got a caterpillar infestation going on in there right now, and I'm gonna just quickly lift this up so y'all can see what I mean when I say infestation. So y'all see how they demolished and damaged the kale plant, and I still see them in there just crawling and doing their thing. Yep. So like I said, we're gonna pull everything out of there, and I'm gonna put some BT in the soil just to kind of help with get rid of some of them, kind of cut the population down with it. Oh, and I almost forgot, y'all, I'm trying to show y'all everything on the patio area, but I almost forgot to show y'all the cucumber. So in the last video, we actually transplanted this new cucumber seedling to our Veggie Easy Tomato Planter. And look at it. It looks good. So I'm excited to see what happens with this. I think it's a bush and cucumber variety. So yeah, it shouldn't get that tall, but we'll see. Y'all know how cucumbers do. And then over here we got our self-watering Veggie citrus tree planter. I am so excited to see how this orange tree is doing. This is a Washington navel orange tree, and if y'all was with us a couple of months ago, then y'all know we had just got this orange tree. It does have a little bit of pest damage on it, but I'm not too worried about it because I do see lizards hanging out on this tree as well. So I feel like they'll do all the pest control that we need done for this orange tree. And then look, the flowers then fell off and we got some oranges popping through. Now for those of you that have experience with growing citrus trees or any type of tree for that matter, when the flower falls off and y'all notice that the fruit is starting to come in, does the fruit still have a chance to end up falling off, or does it definitely mean that a fruit is going to produce from this little bud? So y'all leave it in the comments. I hope I'm making sense with what I'm trying to say. An update on our Goodwin Creek lavender. It don't look as bad as it was looking before. I do believe it will benefit from being in a bigger pot, but I feel like that's like the last thing on my to-do list right now. I feel like I got so much other stuff that's ahead of the game and prioritizing. So this Goodwin Creek lavender is, like I said, the last thing on my to-do list. I will say this though, y'all, it is very forgiving. I don't think I'm gonna get any blooms from it. If we do end up keeping it, maybe next year, but I don't think any blooms gonna produce from it this year because we did have blooms on it when I pulled it, but like I said, it was just taking over that bed. So there's that. And then I still got these sunflower plants that I don't think gonna do a darn thing because they just growing so skinny. And I was telling somebody in the comments that the pots that I got them in, I think they're too small because I think these sunflower plants are really supposed to get bigger, so they don't really have room to live out their full potential in these small little pots. Now moving right along, we got some shade over here, so I'm loving it. So update on our plant that's in our green stalk. We found out it's most definitely a weed, so there's that. But I think it looks so pretty, y'all, like how full and lush it looks. But it did say, when I did the identification, it did say I need to go ahead on and pull it because it will take over, because that's what weeds do, y'all. They take over. So, but I may end up pulling it. We'll see. And then the lavender down here, Miss Helen from Helen Plants, she left a comment on one of the videos when I was talking about making tea and stuff with the lavender, and she said she used it with Epsom salt, and then she adds some lavender, and I think she said she adds something else to it, and she puts it in her bath, and it like does a relaxing thing for her. So I'm definitely gonna try that because I love me a good bath. So shout out to Miss Helen from Helen Plants. And then we got our rosemary down here still doing this thing. We actually got this rosemary this year. I don't really use rosemary in cooking, but I have heard that it works really well in your hair. So you can make like a hair oil with this. Yep, so, and it smells so good. And this is the one we propagated. So the plants are definitely doing a little thing, so I like to see it. And then we still got our potatoes and some of this green stalk. And then we also have our Swiss chard still over here. So just do a quick little spinny spin. Some of our potatoes have died back because we've been getting so much rain. I'm almost for certain that we're gonna have some rotted potatoes in this green stalk tier, and that's gonna be okay. Ain't got no choice but to be okay. We got our mint down here that needs to be harvested so it can keep on growing and growing. We got our potatoes over here that's doing this little thing that's dying back. And we got a little fat caterpillar on it. And actually that's a cutworm. And that's what's going to come through and eat all of the foliage on this plant if I don't get rid of it. So with that being said, let's go get our glove and let's remove him. Now if y'all see stuff like that, those are the type of caterpillars that'll eat all of your foliage up. Like all of it. And last year I was like, oh, look at the cute little caterpillar. It's gonna turn into a pretty little butterfly. Whole time it's plotting and planning against you. So let's definitely go ahead on and get rid of that because I don't want it to eat up all the foliage that's on our potatoes that we got growing now. They actually pretty much ready, but I just been leaving them down because like I said, I feel like the leaves could die back some more. And one thing with gardening, y'all, I have learned not to be afraid of these caterpillars and stuff, because one thing about it, they not gonna bite you. They feel weird on your skin, so that's one of them. And this the one we was talking about in the last video. and it was actually just eating on some leaves. And I'm gonna just throw it across the fence. It's another one on here too. Where you go? Don't run. And they produce like this green liquid. It looks so nasty. So these two, by the time tomorrow came, they probably would have been and tore up the whole plant. So we're gonna get rid of them. Y'all homeboy made me realize I need to stop killing these little things because they in their element. We ain't in there. So I just throw them over the fence now. And I'm gonna just inspect this plant. Just because I seen those two, I want to really inspect it to make sure it ain't no more on here hanging out and doing nothing. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm not one of them type of gardeners that just come through and inspect the plants thoroughly. I know a lot of people do that and they say it's recommended that you should do it, but I got other stuff to do besides come through and hunt for bugs. But all right, moving right along. Our blueberries, I've been harvesting from these blueberries. It's been about 10 that I've been getting off a day, but they coming through and they getting big and they turning blue. The only thing I hate about having them covered, y'all, when it's time to harvest, I gotta uncover it, pull the harvest off, cover it back up. I know some of y'all thinking, girl, they don't take that long. I know, but still, it's the point that I gotta do it. And then we got this one over here, this blueberry bush. Over here, we got one blueberry that's ready. Yep. And then this blueberry plant, since the rain came through, like this is the one I was doing the worst, but I noticed now we're starting to get some greenery on it. I actually did the scratch test on it yesterday and it is still green at the base of the plant. These right here look a little bit dead and I probably should prune them off. Okay, let me ask y'all this. When it's time for your plants to actually start producing, do y'all still cut off the dead stems or do y'all just leave them alone? Y'all leave in the comments. Definitely want to know. Because if I have to come through and prune this down and just not get any fruit this year from this particular blueberry bush, that's perfectly fine. You know, I'm not really worried about it if it means that I'll have a healthier plant for next year. And then look at the peanuts. We got so many flowers down in there. I ain't gonna reach my hand down there, but y'all see the little yellow? The little yellow, that's what the peanut flowers look like, y'all. So that means it is producing some little pegs underneath, which is gonna turn into peanuts. And then I'm gonna skip past this. Our comfrey is still doing this little thing. It ain't really nothing to see. Okay, so these mushrooms, y'all, down here. At first they were like a bright yellow mushroom, kind of like that right there. I don't mess with the mushrooms, y'all. I just let them kind of die back on their own because at the end of the day, all that means is you got you some healthy soil from my understanding. So I don't mess with them. I never pulled them last year. I don't pull them this year because I feel like that's just extra pulling, even though it don't take long. Now, this is our Veggie trellis. It's doing good so far. I do feel like I wish the bed was a little bit wider, but it's okay. This is not a Veggie bed that we got it in. This one of our little cheap beds that Tony got. I guess every time I make reference to this bed, I'm gonna call it a cheap bed, but my baby bought it for me and it's doing what it's supposed to do, so I ain't gonna complain. And then in the middle, we got our sunflowers down there. We actually got a flower over there on that cucumber plant. And then this one right here is the Monica cucumber. This is actually one that we grew last year and it did really, 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 really good for us. But I wasn't able to get fruit from it because I started it too late in the game. And we actually got some cucumbers down there, 3 of them actually. So I don't see any male flowers just yet, but I do see the female flowers. So, and then down here we got even more. So that's exciting to see. But they doing good, y'all. After that rain came through, like I said, I think everybody garden is appreciating the rain. It was a lot of it, but we appreciated it. And then over here, we got another cucumber. I think that's the pickle bush variety. I told y'all we want a lot of cucumbers this year. All right, y'all, so let's get back to this garden tour. I am excited to show y'all too, our glads have started to produce blooms. I don't know if I mentioned the glass in the last video, if I was like, it's taking a long time to actually produce, but I guess when it was in the verge of getting like long and tall, that's when it was working on producing the blooms. So I want to show y'all, if y'all have never grown glass before and y'all may be growing them for the first time this year, what they look like when they're about to start producing blooms. So that's going to be on to our next bed. And look at Fat Daddy. I love seeing the fat bumblebees. Yeah, they are so pretty. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Now for our glads. Look at how pretty the blooms are. Oh my goodness. And I want to say the variety that I got, it was like multiple different colors. Now the ones down here, they're not doing good at all. I don't know if anything is going to become of it because they're actually starting to brown. And then those over there, they're starting to brown. But the ones that are getting like taller, we got like 4, I think, in this bed that's gonna be on a good thing, on the up and up. So, yep, that's what the blooms look like inside. And like if you into like dramatic cut flower bouquets, this would be a nice plant to add to that. And then over there we got another one that's about to produce blooms. And we got this one right here that started working on blooms. And then we got another one over there that's starting to produce blooms. So basically, you know that you're about to start getting blooms once it starts to look like this. So, and then we got our borage over here. I did add a plant support to our borage that we got over here. And this is the same one like we got on the patio area from Home Depot. And then here go the borage flowers. Have y'all ever tried borage flowers? I tried the borage flowers, and to me it tastes like a mixture between a cucumber and like a watermelon. It has like a refreshing flavor to it. So, yeah. Then our sunflowers, they're still getting tall. Because it's been so much rain, our yard man still haven't been able to get out over here to cut down our bushes. He probably won't be able to cut it down till he come back to do our actual yard, which it'll be fine. The only thing is the sunflower fighting for his life to get all the way up there. That mother gonna be touching the sky. All right, now on to the other green stalks. So green stalk actually will have a sale going on. It's gonna be a flash sale that's gonna start Monday, June the 1st, and it's gonna be June the 2nd as well. So I definitely recommend, if y'all want the spinner bases, to go ahead on and shop the spinner bases. We always have a link in the description. You get $10 off your purchase of $75 or more. To me, this is the best base that you can have. At first, I was like, what is all the hype is about? But now I definitely understand what the hype is about. This one of those things, you don't know what the hype is about until you actually get one for yourself. I don't need the wheels for down here, but I do like the fact that it spins. So, yep. And then we got in this green stock, we got some lavender, we got some marigolds that's about to start blooming. We got the French marigolds over here, and this marigold right here just look like it's just picture perfect. Look how pretty and full it is. And this one right here is starting to get shaded by the foliage that's coming from the marigold. And then we got our Tiny Tim alyssums that's still doing their little thing. I believe these are some type of sunflower. We got the petunias. It's right here. Then we got some more Tiny Tim alyssums and then some sunflowers. And then we got our pretty little daisies. This has to be my favorite color daisy right here. This salmon color. Love this one. Now, I want y'all to remember this daisy over here because I'm going to tell y'all what I'm thinking about doing in front of the greenhouse area. In 1 second, once we make it over there. Now, here's our green stock that we got the little different cucumbers and melons in. I do need to go ahead on and figure out a way to trellis this Kajari melon because, as y'all can see, it's starting to lean down. And I don't want, once it starts to produce fruits, it just droops down and just end up breaking the plant because the fruit is too heavy. What I was thinking about doing, hear me out, y'all. I was thinking about getting like a arch, some type of arch trellising method going on, and then arch it from right here to over here to that green stock. I think that'll work. I really think that'll work, and I really think if I get something that's strong enough to hold the fruit of the melon, I think it'll do really good. The only thing is, I do have another melon growing on this side, so what you gonna do for that one? I don't know. Y'all know a lot of times I be putting stuff down and I don't have no end goal plan after I do it. So I got another Kajari down here that's starting to lean down. Or another option could be just get some bamboo sticks and get some tomato clamps and just let it trellis up 2 bamboo sticks. So put a bamboo stick on this side, then a bamboo stick on that side, and maybe put like some twine and do like a rigged up trellis. We'll see. And then I like the way the Oliver melon is growing because it grows more like a bush. So it don't get like super big from what I'm seeing. So this is the Oliver melon that we got at the bottom. Then we got another Kajari down here. Then we got another Oliver down here. So I'm going to show y'all our other Oliver that we actually got that's doing a little some. Our Persian melon is not doing good at all. So there's that. And I think this is a cucumber plant that I got right here. So, yep, there's that. And then we're just going to mosey on past our strawberry green stock. I will show y'all this, that in our little berry cup that we put the marigold in, it's still doing good. So, look at it. It only has 1 bloom, but so what? It's only a little tiny berry cup, and I still feel like it's doing what it want to do. So, now our spinach is finally about to start flowering, and I think I want to save the seeds from this because it actually did really good for us. So, and that's the Salad Sensation one. Now, This is my favorite green stock right here, y'all. The reason why is because everything that's in this green stock we actually started from seed, and everything that's in this one we started from seed. But this one just looked better because everything is doing so well. It's so productive. Look at our Oliver melon plant right here. So for this one, what I did was I took apart from this little trellising system that we had got last year, and I just put the stick in there and I just stuck it in there, and now I'm starting to trellis up this. Now, granted, I will need to make it a little bit taller because I do feel like the plant is going to get taller, but right now it's doing good so far. I don't see any flowers on it just yet, but it's still a little baby plant. Then we got all of our shishito peppers. I was telling y'all that I think one of these was Melrose, but I think all of them shishitos. Then we got our nasturtium right here. Our nasturtium plant, it is producing a lot of foliage, but I noticed that the leaves are starting to turn a little bit yellow. So there's that. Then we got our marigold right here. We got some more shishito peppers over here. And then for our shishito peppers, I actually end up getting apart from that trellis that I just showed y'all, and I put one down in here, and I used the tomato clip. I feel like tomato clips are so necessary in the garden. This is our first year using tomato clips, I believe. I don't think we had them last year, and I just couldn't imagine not having them because they are so multi-purposed. So, yeah. Then we got some more marigolds down there. We got a marigold right there in the cut. Then we got a marigold up here. And then just more shishito peppers. So our shishito peppers are doing so good, y'all. So that is that green stalk. I believe that's everything for over here, y'all. Now, the greenhouse area. What can I say about the greenhouse area? All that rain, y'all, it just got our flower pots looking a hot, funky mess. I say it look a mess, but it don't look absolutely horrible. I feel like this one look better than the other one that I'm gonna show y'all. But we got plenty of blooms that's growing right here. This flower is doing so well. I love the fact that it's standing straight up, even though we've been getting a lot of rain and stuff. It's still holding its own weight, and I don't have any type of plant support on here, so it's doing good. Then we got our sunflower. Somebody asked me, have I ever ate the sunflower? I have never tried sunflowers. I have seen people eating them, but I have never tried them. But see, my curious mind, I would actually try it. Shoot, season that bad boy up, roast it in the oven. Who won't? But I can imagine it tastes like earthy. Then we got some more of these red clover flowers that's popping up over here. The only thing I don't like about the red clover flower, to me, it's like a cover plant. So the bottom gets like real bushy, and it acts as a cover plant. It can serve as like a mulch to keep your soil shaded, and then it just produced these little blooms. So if this was the only thing that I had in this flower pot, I think it would be cool. But once you're talking about mixing it with other stuff, I just feel like, for this size pot, I just feel like it's just too much going on. Now we got another sunflower over here that started drooping over. My least favorite thing about sunflowers, they don't last long. It's like you're able to see the beautifulness of it, and then as soon as you start to get used to it and get happy about having it, it's gone. Then we got another flower right here that's about to start blooming, and this flower right here will look like this flower here. So stinking pretty. I believe this is a cone flower. So pretty. And then this flower over here, one of my favorites, the one that looks like this right here, it just started drooping down. So there's that. What I was thinking about doing, y'all, was pulling everything out of these. I know y'all sick of me talking about pulling stuff, and then putting our daisies over here. But my only dilemma with the daisies, I feel like this area get way too much sun for the daisies to actually do their thing. I feel like they're doing so well over there near the tree area. So now that I'm saying that thought out loud, I'm gonna leave them where they at. And then this one looks horrible. Yep, it ain't doing nothing. And the plants that is doing something, they leaning down. We got the guard dog right here. I believe this is a green jumping spider. And it is actually a predator for those bugs that we don't want to see, or those insects that we don't want to see. It actually pounces down on its prey, and then it gets them that way. So like ants, aphids, mites, things like that, they take care of those for you. And it's actually been on this same plant since yesterday. It ain't dead though, because it's moving. And it does not bite, so it's not harmful to humans or anything like that. Now, here is the greenhouse in all of its glory, all of its beauty, all of its... All right, I'm doing too much. Here go the greenhouse, y'all. Look at our watermelon plant. So we got some watermelons that's, look at that, it's getting big. While I'm in here, I might as well go ahead on and try to see if I can find me a male flower and pollinate it. And here's a male flower right here. I really like to use a paintbrush, but for some reason, y'all, I cannot find the paintbrush that I was using. So I may have to go to Dollar General and get another one. Then you just gonna move this out the way. Then you just let them connect and rub it. And that's how you hand pollinate, for those that may not know how to hand pollinate. And it's so funny that I caught it open. I'm glad to see that. So, and then I just throw the flower down. Now we got another one right here. I don't know if this one got pollinated or not, but we'll find out sooner or later. There's one right there. But that flower not open, so I'm not able to hand pollinate that one. So yep, that's what the watermelon plant looking like. I really wish that I was able to make this tomato cage that we turned into a trellis. I really wish I was able to make it taller, which I am, but the reason why I can't make it taller is because the greenhouse. So it ain't enough. It ain't high enough for me to be able to add another stack. This right here actually comes with clamps, and you're able to stack it and then clamp it, and you're able to make it taller as the plant grows. So, and actually Veggie has their has a sale going on right now. So if y'all want to use the link in the description, y'all can get 5% off using Girl with Soil MD5, or y'all can get $10 off any purchase using Girl with Soil 10. It's either 10 off or 10, but it'll be linked in the description for y'all to be able to see it. So yeah, if y'all are interested in any of the Veggie products that we have shown. And this bed right here is actually a Veggie bed. This is the 1.75 by 6 foot bed, and I feel like it is the perfect size for our greenhouse. And I told y'all that we were going to add another bed right here. It's basically this bed right here, but it's going to be the 4-foot one. So we're going to add it, and it's going to go across, and it probably stops about right here where the paver's at. So we may be able to leave this table right here, but we'll see. Because I also don't want to be trying to figure out how I'm going to sit down in here either once it starts to cool down outside. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all right now, I ain't been sitting in here. Yep, so there's that. But anyways, back to the plants. Our tomato plant is doing so good. Look at all these flowers on here, y'all. And this is the Husky Cherry Red tomato. And look at all of the many flowers. Then we got the tomatoes down there, as y'all can see them. We're just waiting on them to turn red. I think the sun is what helps ripen them up faster too. And we haven't been having no sun out here for real because it's been overcast. But yeah, I feel like it's doing good though. Then right here we got our California Wonder Peppers. We have been having a problem with aphids, but they have died down quite a bit because it was a bunch out here before. That right there is a little bit of aphid was crawling. So what I've been doing is I haven't been wiping them off my hand. I just been coming through and spraying water on the plant. Yep. Then we got a pepper down there. Yep. So the California Wonder is like your regular everyday bell peppers that you use for the most part. And then we got an orange bell pepper right here. And this orange bell pepper is doing really good, y'all. Y'all see it, the peppers actually got bigger since the last time we showed y'all. The only thing with the pepper plants, y'all, I'm not sure if they stay kind of small, which I'm almost for certain they do because they are a container variety, or if they get big like the ones that you usually see in the grocery store. So I'm going to just keep an eye on those, and I'm not going to pull them just yet. I was thinking about pulling them. I was like, well, I want to pull them just so we can start producing more peppers. But I'm like, why do that if it's not all the way ready yet? You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm going to just leave them and let them grow because at the end of the day, they are growing peppers. And then right here, we got our tomato plant. At first, this tomato plant did not look the best, but it is looking a little bit better. It is in a grow bag. I'm thinking that once we put the other bed in here, I may put this inside of the bed just so it can kind of live out its full potential because this is only a 5-gallon grow bag. This is actually a Bush Goliath tomato, and it's a determinate tomato. So I may put it in the bed once we set it up tomorrow. So as y'all see, our marigolds have died out. They did not stand a chance in this greenhouse. And I know people going to say, well, just take the dead buds off and collect the seeds. All of these are marigold seeds, y'all. So you can definitely save these for the following year, or you can just sprinkle them down in a bed and see what happens with them. That's what I did with some of these. Because I like to live on edge a little bit in the garden. And what's the worst that can happen? They all pop up and you can just pull them if it's too many. But yeah, and I feel like it's been a long time since I gave y'all an update on our compost. So y'all know we started our compost last year. I can't remember the exact date because y'all know a lot of times I say I'm gonna write stuff down, but the chances of me writing it down be slim to none. My way of being able to refer back is going to look at content that we did in the past to see when it was actually done. So that's why sometimes in the videos I like to say the date too. So, oh, and since I'm saying that, today is Saturday, May the 30th, just for reference. So this is what our compost is looking like. Let's turn it. The mug heavy, so I'm trying to turn it so it can be pointed up. And to everybody that said get a tumbling composter, I feel like this was the best thing Tony could have got me. Well, one of the best things he could have got me. So this what the tumbling composter look like. This what's going on inside of it. Stuff breaking down, but we add stuff in here all the time, y'all. Like that overgrown cucumber, I said I was gonna take it in, but I'm gonna just add it to this compost. And then this is what the other side looking like. So it still have little gnats and stuff, but I feel like it's not as bad as when we was doing it in the trash can. But yeah, y'all, I think that's just about all the updates. I will show y'all our flowers, how they doing in the front yard. But our yard ain't been cut yet. So once our yard men come through, then we'll give y'all another update on our flowers. But they still growing, I will say that. I do feel like it's necessary for me to give y'all updates on it because y'all was with us when we did it. And we did say we was going to give y'all updates. But y'all just wait. Just wait. Just like y'all don't like people coming to y'all house and y'all house looking mess, y'all want to clean it up first. Let us clean up the front yard a little bit first after the yard men cut our grass. Then we'll show y'all the update on that. But yeah. But like I said, I think that's it. I'm about to go in, edit this video so y'all can get it today. Thank y'all so much for y'all continuous support. We really appreciate y'all. If y'all made it this far, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And leave a garbage can emoji if y'all made it this far. And yeah, thank y'all so much for kicking it with me today. And I'll see y'all in the next one.